Religious MIL called me a SLT at our anniversary dinner, while claiming my husband saved me from sin, so I revealed her husband settled a sexual harassment case with his secretary. Now she blames me for ruining their reputation. My mother-in-law, Constance, has hated me since the day her son brought me home. Not because I was rude or unkind, because I used to bartend. I worked at a bar through college to pay my own tuition while getting a nursing degree, and in Constance's eyes that made me damaged goods. She'd introduced me at church functions as the girl our son rescued from the nightlife. She told her prayer group I had a past she was helping me overcome through faith. She once gifted me a Bible with specific verses highlighted about women of loose morals. I kept my mouth shut for 3 years because I loved my husband and figured the easiest path was letting her exhaust herself. She didn't. Our third anniversary dinner was at a nice Italian restaurant. My husband Kellen organized the whole thing. His parents, my parents, his sister, a few close friends. Constance arrived wearing a cross necklace the size of a doorknob and immediately commented on my dress. That's a bit revealing for a married woman, don't you think? It was a knee-length black dress with a modest neckline. My mom squeezed my hand under the table. Dinner went fine for 40 minutes. Wine was flowing. Kellen gave a beautiful toast about how lucky he felt. Constance waited until the exact moment he finished to deliver her performance. She stood up with her glass and smiled. I'd like to say something too. She looked at me with that sugary expression that always preceded something venomous. When Kellen first told us about you, I was devastated. A bartender, a girl who served drinks to drunk men for tips. I cried for a week. The table went still. But God works in mysterious ways. Kellen saved you from that life. He brought you into a respectable family and gave you a chance to become something better. Her voice got louder. Because let's be honest, everyone knows what kind of women work in bars at 2 a.m. We all know what goes on. But I forgave you because that's what Jesus would do. I forgave you for being a SLT. The word hit the table like a grenade. My mother stood up so fast her chair fell. My dad's face went dark red. Kellen was already yelling at his mother to apologize. Constance looked genuinely confused that people were upset. I'm being honest. She trapped my son and everyone's too polite to say it. My hands were shaking, but my voice came out steady. Constance, since we're being honest tonight, I want to share something too. She crossed her arms with that self-righteous smirk. Go ahead, dear. Your husband settled a sexual harassment case with his secretary 4 years ago. Paid her $45,000 to keep quiet. I found the settlement paperwork in your guest bedroom filing cabinet when I was looking for Christmas decorations last year. Every drop of color drained from her face. Her husband Gerald went rigid. His knuckles turned white, gripping the tablecloth. That's a lie, Constance whispered. It's not. I took photos of every page. Dates, signatures, the amount, and the specific complaints about what he did in his office after hours. Gerald tried to stand. This is inappropriate and taken out of context. The context was pretty clear from the documents, Gerald. Constance started crying, furious tears. You went through our private documents. You had no right. And you had no right to call me a SLT in front of my family on my anniversary. Kellen looked at his father with disgust mixed with betrayal. Dad, is this true? Gerald stared at the breadbasket like it held answers. Constance grabbed her purse and practically ran for the exit, dragging Gerald behind her. She called Kellen 14 times that night. He didn't answer once. The next morning, she sent a group text to the entire family blaming me for destroying their reputation. Said I fabricated documents, that I was manipulative, that I'd always been trying to tear the family apart. Kellen responded with one message. Mom, you called my wife a SLT at our anniversary dinner. You're lucky all she did was tell the truth. Constance hasn't spoken to us in 2 months. She told her church I'm an evil influence. Gerald quietly retired from his company. Their pastor called Kellen to suggest marriage counseling for us, and Kellen laughed so hard he had to hang up. My nursing colleagues threw me a belated anniversary party last week. The cake said, "Congratulations on 3 years and 1 legendary dinner." I kept the leftover slice in the fridge for a week just to smile at it every morning.